defence.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Eto'o. Guti. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona now in a position far more desirable. Well, Mbappe! And he makes no mistake. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And that's in. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe, and here's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Oh, that's a fine interception. Madrid have their 3rd corner. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Neymar. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Hazard had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that has put a... he's given it away! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is a promising build-up. And here's Suarez. And he was alert to it. Lewandowski. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guti, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Spread to the right. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo. Decent chance! So their 4th corner of the game. Yamal with the short one. And this is Xavi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that. Tries a shot! Oh, what? Has another go! And yes, it's there! They are playing them off the park. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Guti. Oh, super ball. Roberto shapes to shoot. And that's a tidy finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking... And a chance! Tchouameni, Luis Suarez. And no, he's seen through all of that. Belletti, Guti, Neymar, Roberto Carlos. This is promising. Now it's Eto'o. Luis Suarez! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia. And what towering header! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's taken it. Can he get it through? And it's Rice. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard, Valverde, Alvarez. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And they've got Reed. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Oh, this is a great... Can he finish? It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hazard. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Rice. And here's Neymar. Oh, super ball. That has been slung wide. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Aim forwards. And this is... He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United leading now. And the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's only too happy to take that back. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Alvarez. Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Opts to play it back. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Neymar. He's got away. Oh, he's one-on-one chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And across it goes. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
And a header! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And a chance! Well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And now he has 2. So could they be onto something here? Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Hazard with the delivery. Van Dijk can get it clear. That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's half-time.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United, undoubtedly the happier side at the break. Up by 2, but it must be said, even that looks unconvincing under these circumstances. So off we go again. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's been slipped through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rice. And here's Hazard. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Eto'o, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Eto'o might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Dani Olmo. Rice. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And he's definitely onside. Neymar! Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Kvaratskhelia. Rodri. Always onto this. He has found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, some astute defending there. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. He's found a way through. And it's Rice. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gets his head on it! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Eto'o. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dani Olmo engages and forces him off the ball. And that is out of play. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way. Real chance here. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Valverde threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bullish header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers. Rice. He'll try from distance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. He has a look out. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that is headed for the middle. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Rice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Dijk. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eto'o. He leaps for it, and he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's Vitor Baía, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives...
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Eto'o. Belletti. And here's Suarez. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Eto'o. Luis Suarez. This is a promising build-up. Played back. Bellingham. It's a goal kick. Caceres. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Tries to cross, and he was alert to it. Eto'o. Guti. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. No, we always look the favourite there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Belletti. That is a brilliant interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Roberto Carlos. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. No, no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caceres. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Has to go back here. Bellingham. Luis Suarez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Iniesta. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. De Jong gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tchouameni. And here's Roberto Carlos. Serves up a cross. Goal! Barcelona! So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now the delivery. Looking for a corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's the chance to counter. Caceres with the slide tackle there. Bellingham tries to clear. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. Quality ball. Oh, that's nice. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And here's Messi. Messi! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Now he's off and running. Now it's Lewandowski. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is just caressing the ball. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Takes on his marker. Andorra La Vella appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Belletti. Neto needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal. It's Luis Suarez! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. He's looking wide. Bellingham shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Defending was strong and firm. Tchouaméni. Guti. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Belletti. Iniesta. Guti. Can he get on the end of this? Guti. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta driving forwards. Well, there's the clearance. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way. Fermin.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been cut short. Guti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodrigo chasing after it. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Eto'o. Guti. Iniesta. And here's Suarez. Bellingham! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A case now of complete control. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Xabi Alonso. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Messi. Lopez. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Andorra La Vella may be down. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Rashford.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. And it's made its way to him. Neto. It's Belletti. And here's Suarez. Passing nice and neat. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Oh, that's clever. Can he finish? And the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Valverde, and here's Camavinga, in with the challenge.
Barcelona always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tchouaméni, more and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Neymar. And it's Rashford. Now it's Goulet. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's their second corner of the game. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Araujo has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. And it's Belletti. 30 minutes gone. Looking tidy in position. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly... Could be danger here! That's an imaginative pass. two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Some good work on the right flank here, chips it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. And it's Rashford. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Tchouameni. And here's Güler. He'll try from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Probing pass. He's found space here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Guardiola. Oh, delicate chip through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position. Mbappe! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Valverde. It's Camavinga. Araujo is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Opts for safety. This is a promising build-up. Guardiola. And Van Bronckhorst.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, that's a shot at goal! Dispatched clinically. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Deftly away. Passes short and sharp. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Floated through. Thinks about the shot. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Van Bronckhorst. Oh, it's played into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Big chance to get at them. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Rashford. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
It's Eto'o! Oh, it's gone in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eric Garcia. And it's Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that's a very deep... Luis Suarez! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Suarez fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And Bronkhorst tries to clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. That has not gone well. And here's Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball's gone out of play. David Villa. Can he get onto this? He's rising! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona with the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Impressive jump. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Very much into the last knockings. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Se juegan nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros...
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Balde. And it's Marino. Spread it left. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Platini. He's looking wide, and he's quick to return it. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. Hernandez. Some really good ball movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bade. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Platini! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking tiny in possession here. Oh, chance for a shot! Well taken goal. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shots! And again, he is at his elastic best. Rodri. Merino. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for options for movement. Balde receives it in a good position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Rodri. For Merino. And it's Balde. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. Mbappe. Shot, surely! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France have their lead. He is through here! Oh, sweet feet. And he's in on goal. Oh, good spread. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. France are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we are back underway. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Corner number 2 then. Tries one from range. And now they can clear their lines. Very nicely done. Now it's Pedri. And he's straight offside. Vieira. Cherki. Balde gets over and intercepts. Merino. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! to the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
France with the lead. Fermin picks it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Merino. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo gets on his bike and on the move. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Nkunku going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri, oh, good read.
He read that really well.
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Just about up to 75 minutes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe. Yeah. Dembele, passing is crisp and sharp. And the finish! And again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Throw it. Zubimendi. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great ball, and he's in here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Balde. Now Zubimendi. He's in a great position here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Tchouaméni. It's run loose here. And here's Dembele. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Pedri. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Asensio. Now it's Dani Olmo. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. No, he wasn't going to let him past. No unnecessary risks. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Camavinga gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, we're talking about a great engine here. You think there's...
Oh, that's ambitious. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And this is Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Torres. And the cross comes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Strong running down that left flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. France are looking to break at pace. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cherki running with intent. And here's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a good run down the right. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Platini, and here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Platini is standing over this one. Platini! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Not a bad try by any means.
Platini is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Camavinga. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Darwin. Clipped into space. France do have a chance to counter here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Valverde. Terrific effort! Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Looking for options for movement. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And the keeper beats it away. And he lines up a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could be danger here. Araujo. Cherki. This is Dembele. Torres. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ugarte.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Spread to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Nunez. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Second period is on the way.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Hernandez. Oh, that's a key interception. Cherki. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ugarte does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. This looks promising. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Vieira has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Entrará al campo número 10. Se está realizando un cambio.
He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out.
Uruguay really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Giroud. Mbappe! Great ball, and he's in. And the finish! Ugarte. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Olise. Passes short and sharp. Klatten is having a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's in a great position here. Now he's running away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Uruguay have a free kick. Goes for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. France are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. And it's Vieira. And he's in on goal! And that could well leave a mark. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Rocher must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And here's Nunez, shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Uruguay give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
No, that's overhit.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's a little off target. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.